I want to go through some directions here on the review because paying attention to these directions is very important. It's something that some of us missed or struggled with on the quiz, and it's a lot of the same types of questions. So each one is asking for you to do something slightly different. So let's pay close attention to what we're being asked to do. First off, it says, give the transformation that maps one triangle to the other. Then give the congruence postulate. Remember, those are our different methods, side, 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 angle, side, and so on. All right, so we're being asked for two things on this. So the first thing you're being asked is for the transformation. So let's look at number 3 as an example here. You're looking for the transformation. You can see that we've got reflexive property marking this pair of sides, but again, the directions didn't ask us for that. So that's not what we're gonna be looking at. We're looking at the transformation, whether it's a translation, rotation, or reflection. And to get from here to here, that is gonna flip and be a reflection. So we're gonna put reflection. And then we want the congruence postulate. Which method are we using? Well, how many pairs of sides? We got all 3 pairs of sides and no pairs of angles. Side, side, side. So that's what you're doing on that first group of problems. On the next group of problems, it says to give justification for any additional information. All right, now we're looking for something different, but we're also looking for the congruence postulate. So we've got those 2 pieces of information. Additional information. We're looking at number 6. Remember, our choices for pieces of information are either reflexive property or vertical angles. So let's take a look at number 6 and see we have, across from each other, we've got vertical angles. So I'm going to say, hey, we have vertical angles. Then it asks for the congruence postulate. What method are we using? How many pairs of sides? Well, we just have 1. How many pairs of angles? We've got 1, 2 pairs of angles. And our side is not included between the 2 angles. So therefore, we have angle, angle, side as our method. So that's your process there. Let's look now at number 9. Give the third pair of sides or angles required. So we've got third pair of sides or angles in order to prove the triangle is congruent with the given method. All right, so what we're looking for here, pay attention to these directions because we miss them a lot. What we're looking for here is what isn't already marked in the diagram that would need to be marked in the diagram in order to prove this. Well, reflexive property is going to give us that side. But if we're thinking about hypotenuse, leg, remember we need hypotenuse, leg, and right triangle. So looks like we have a right triangle. That's all taken care of. This side right here, that reflexive property, is our leg. It's sitting on the right angle, so that means we need the hypotenuse. And so we identify our hypotenuse by looking across from our right angle, M to W. Congruent to, we look for our hypotenuse across from the right angle, X to W. That is that third piece of information that you would need. We got the leg, we would need the hypotenuse. That's that third thing that we need to say. Then, give a correct congruence statement. All right, this is different from congruence postulate when we're saying our methods. This is the statement. This tells us what everything matches up with. So we've got triangle MWV congruent to, and then we're going to match up all of our pieces. Since we put M first, we're going to put X first. And then W goes with W, V goes with V. There's our congruent statement in the correct order so that all the pieces are matching. So as you're going through these problems, make sure you pay attention to those directions so that you see what we're looking at and what I'm asking you to do on each problem.